Hello, my name is Babalela Toby Emmanuel, and I'm here to discuss on the topic creating user-friendly websites. Now, how do you create user-friendly websites? You create user-friendly websites by ensuring the following. So user friendly website or generally web development is a combination of two things. That is the combination of the hearts of the architecture, the way the website looks and feels, and then the science, which is the code, the hard code, the HTML, the CSS, the JavaScript that makes that particular website work properly. So building website that is user friendly is a marriage between those two seemingly separate words, the word of heart and the word of science. So it means you are bringing in creativity and you are also bringing in hardcore science. Now, what makes a website user friendly? Now, the things that makes a website user friendly are usually the following. Number one is easy navigation. How can users easily use this website, go from point A to point B? How do you ensure that there are no broken links? How do you ensure that users know where to get a particular button on the page? Another thing is it intuitive? Websites should be very, very intuitive. It means where you need to use an icon to depict something, it is an icon that should be used. It means where you need to ensure that users get a particular value, they get that particular value. It means where if users need to see things that they're already familiar with on your website. You don't start using new set of icons or new set of um, ways of doing things. It would confuse the user and you will not be there to guide them and say, okay, this is what my home page means, this is what my website means. It means leaving the user with your website and then being able to navigate it. It means a 1-year-old child can take up your website and then easily find videos that she wants, easily find content that she wants without necessarily needing to be there to tell them this is what to do and this is how to go about it. Another thing is users being able to your website being responsive. Responsive design is when the website is adaptable from um, mobile to web. When the website can adjust itself, the color, the font, the font size, the spacing, everything that needs to be adjusted. It should be fluid in a way that it can seamlessly go from a big screen to a small screen. Essential design tips. Now, what are those things that you need to take note of? Um, Simplicity. Websites should be completely simple. There should not be any barrier. There should not be any big issue when using a website. A website should be completely simple and easy to use. A website should have all of the necessary information the user needs, information hierarchy. The information the user needs to go from point A to point B should be readily available on the website. The websites should be visual hierarchy. Now there is information hierarchy and there is visual hierarchy. Information hierarchy is the flow of information. What do you want them to see first, second, third? Visual hierarchy is how do you want to represent both content and pictures so that it goes from point A to point Z on the screen. So those are the two difference between visual hierarchy and information hierarchy. Now, the importance of accessibility. What accessibility is when your website is very, very, very accessible. Either it is to everybody or either it is to the physically challenged. When people can easily use your website by using keyboard navigations, by using prompts, by using tips to tell them go from point A to point B to point C to point D is another example. Examples of websites you can check out that have very good, by my own understanding, very good user experience and functionality wise is CSSN. You can check out their website. And another one is BBC. When you check out this website, you will see how there's a very good marriage between design, which is the heart, and then functionality, which is the code that makes that particular heart what it is. Now, tools that you can use. I personally use Visual Studio Code, and there are lots of other tools that you can use out there. Sublime, a whole lot of them are out there if you are doing web development. There are also some very good community like CodePen that you can join to see what people are doing and get inspiration from there. There are also a lot of other places you can go to check out websites. You can use Dribble, for example, to check out design inspiration that would help you fine tune your ideas regarding to design. That will be all for this particular presentation. I hope have been able to um, tell you one or two things about web creating websites that are very user friendly. My name is Babalola Toby Emmanuel, and I'm a front end developer. Thank you.